So the man charged in Sunday's attack on peaceful pro-Israel demonstrators now charged with a federal hate crime and 16 counts of attempted murder. Authorities say that the suspect shouted "Free Palestine" during the attack that injured 12 people. It's the same call we heard from the man who confessed to killing two Israeli embassy staffers in Washington, D.C. just 2 weeks ago. Foundation for the Defense of Democracy research analyst Mariam Waba was friends with one of the D.C. victims, and she joins us now. Mariam, I talked to you after your friend was murdered, and now a week or a couple weeks later, we have another situation where a guy is clearly anti-Semitic and wants to kill Jews.
Absolutely. I mean, and I hate to be in this situation again, not nearly 10 days after Yaron Lischinsky and Sarah Milgram were murdered in cold blood by an anti-Semite in Washington, D.C., here to talk about yet another anti-Semitic, anti-Zionist attack. I think there's a lot to unpack here. Obviously, this man was an Egyptian national, and we can spend a couple minutes talking about some of the hatred that I'm sure he grew up with, looking at Egyptian culture and some of the anti-Semitism steeped in that culture. It is not only a factor in Egyptian culture, but it's obviously often the only non-divisive discourse in Egyptian culture, and we have to understand what that means when we let Egyptian and other anti-Semitic cultures enter the United States.
So the Jewish community has been complaining for a while, begging the public to see what's going on, and it's reflective in the numbers as well. We see over 9,000 anti-Semitic incidents in 2024, a 5% increase from 2023, and then there's been a 344 increase in the past 5 years. So it's reflective in the numbers. The Jewish folks have been saying it publicly for a while, but it doesn't seem like anyone is listening to them.
Yeah, I mean, in the wake of October 7th, we've now seen 600 days of hate and vitriol being spewed across college campuses and across cities all over America. And the Jewish community has been raising red flags. They've been saying, this is getting worse. This is getting really bad. This is the worst that we've ever seen it. And obviously, we've had two different administrations since the October 7th attack happened, and we've seen what a really bad response looks like and what a good response looks like. The good news is the Trump administration is taking this issue seriously and seeing it for the national security threat that it is. The last time we spoke, I told you a little bit about the October 7th task force, FBI, DOJ combined task force that seeks to look at some of the causes of anti-Semitism and really anti-Zionism on college campuses in American cities. And last time I was here, I also told you that these are all warning shots. American adversaries and people who hate our way of life seek to disrupt it, and they attack Jewish Americans as a start. And this task force really needs to address these issues head on.
When you see what's happening on the college campuses at these graduations as well, it seems like the rhetoric, it's only increasing. We had attack, obviously, at the governor of Pennsylvania's house. What happened to your friends in Washington, D.C., and now this attack that just happened in Colorado. Do you believe that we can change course quickly, or is this going to be a reoccurring thing?
That is a great, great question. And I think I won't mince words here. I will say what we've seen on college campus specifically is a lot of cowardice. Administrators, professors, people who we put in charge to lead our young, great minds have shown cowardice and have lacked bravery to address this issue head on. So if we're trying to look at what the path forward looks like, we're the United States of America. Can we solve this issue? Absolutely. But we need brave leaders to take the necessary steps to address anti-Semites and really all forms of hate on our college campuses and in our cities.
Why do you feel so passionate about this? Because you're not personally Jewish. And what is picking your heart that you feel like you have to stand with the Jewish people right now? Because a lot of people won't do it.
Right. There's kind of two factors here. This is an American issue. This is a national security issue. Every American, every Christian needs to stand up for our Jewish allies. They are coming for our way of life. They are coming for our civilization and societies. And if we don't do anything about it, we're next. So really, I see it as primarily an anti-American issue and one we need to address head on. Second, and more anecdotally, I come from Egypt. I'm a Coptic Christian. I relocated to the United States because of religious persecution, so I know this issue firsthand. I know how it starts, and it does not end well.
Wow. Such powerful words. Thank you so much for joining the program. We appreciate it.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.